Lots of people ask me, what's the deal with habits? What does the science say? In just a few minutes, you'll know exactly what you need to do to change any habit or build any new behavior. Habits determine your success or failure, and all businesses and organizations live or die on the collective habits of their workforce. Put simply, you need to know this. So, what's a habit? A habit is an automatic behavior that we engage in without even thinking. The part of our brain that stores habits is called the basal ganglia, and it's part of the old brain where our instincts and feelings work from. The new brain is known as the frontal cortex, and that's where self-discipline and willpower originate from. Now the key is to learn how to use the new brain to override our old brain's habitual urges. How? Well, there's been some great work in the area of habit change quite recently. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg is a great book about how habits work. Another super book on the topic is called Making Habits, Breaking Habits by Jeremy Dean. But what are the main approaches suggested by the best minds out there? Well, there is mindfulness, which suggests being more aware of the present and your thoughts so you can take more control, which is pretty cool. When you simply notice your urges and feelings, you can allow them to pass and make an intelligent decision based upon what's good for you in the moment. CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, suggests ways of associating positive feelings to a new behavior. You condition yourself by rewarding good behavior and stopping yourself engaging in old habits through negative reinforcement. Hypnosis allows you to make suggestions to the subconscious mind in order to think in new ways about the habit. NLP, or neuro-linguistic programming, teaches you to change the images you make in your mind so that you can eliminate the craving. Since our thinking can be seen as being made up of the images we make and how we talk to ourselves, when you become aware of this, you can do something about it. You can reprogram how you think about the habit or craving and therefore diminish the feelings you have about it. Well, they're all cool approaches, but there are really only 3 things that you need to know about habit formation and change in order to make it work. 1. Value the change. You won't change anything unless you have a strong enough reason to. Imagine vividly how great it will be when you engage in the new habit. Really imagine the kind of person you want to be and all the advantages of the new habit and the downsides of the old habit. The urgency of change must be there. 2. Strategize it. The second part is the technical side of things. Your habits are triggered and produce rewards. All habits have a trigger. This is automatically conditioned to produce a behavior as a result. What can you do to change this? Change the environment so that you're less likely to be impacted by the trigger. Cigarettes after sex? Take the smokes away and you won't be able to smoke them. Coffee for breakfast? Try a banana instead. Smack after meeting your dealer? Kill the smack dealer. One example of this is a lady I work with who had a habit of eating biscuits when she watched TV. So I said it was okay if she ate the biscuits. She just had to do it my way. Now, my way was to have a choice. She wanted biscuits, she could have them. But she was to store them in a high cupboard and needed to take out a plate, a knife and a fork and eat them in the kitchen. Or she could just grab a piece of fruit and go straight back to the TV. What's really crucial is not just changing the environment, but to plan for the trigger and make sure you have a new behavior ready to go when it happens, and that it produces a new feeling that is better than the old feeling. Really build it up and make sure that when you perform the new habit, you reward yourself with feelings such as self-pride or whatever else you can think of. Decide how you're going to deal with the various challenges you're going to face as you change and build habits. My partner brings me to a restaurant with a cheesecake from heaven, then I'll order extra vegetables earlier on and fill myself up. 3. Identify with it. Last, you need to start becoming the kind of person who engages in the new habit. So you become a non-smoker. You become a healthy and fit person. The kind of person who takes care of what they put into their body. See yourself as the kind of person who does it, and it will streamline and become a natural part of your lifestyle. So in summary, value it, strategize it, and identify with it. For more information on some cool psychological stuff, check out owenfitzpatrick.com. Thanks for watching.